Anyway, what up, y'all? Let's do it. Let's do it. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, baby. Let's go. All right, hold on for a minute. Let's make sure everything good. Let's make sure everything good. Yeah, I try to go this way. They made me go upward. Like, what? I did not try to go this way, man. I don't know why I did that.
If you live in the South like I do, you walk around a structure, the first thing you're looking for is moths. If you have dragonflies, you don't.
All right, y'all. Everything looking good right now? All right, cool. Everything looking good right now. What's up, y'all? Let's do it. Let's do it. Uh-oh. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about, baby. You can feel it real good. Hope everybody doing good. Hope everybody is doing good right now. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, man. Number two is back. Number two is back, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of us wanted Shedeur to get number two last year, but somebody already had it. And now that person is gone, and now he gets to have the number two. And so a lot of people are excited about this. A lot of people are very, very excited that he gets to get the two back. Now, we got to get into some things, man. We got to get into some things because, you know, that some of these Cleveland media people, they still out here wilding. They still out here confused. They still out here don't want to get on the bandwagon per se for whatever reason. And again, if you don't like Shedeur, that's fine. But this is the quarterback you guys got to work with, and he is leading the pack. Even though they say he got to earn it, I think we're starting to see that they still see him as the one to lose the starting job. But let's get into this. He returning back to number two. What does this mean? What does this mean? Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button. Be the first one to leave a super chat as well. What does him returning back to number two mean? A lot of things have been going on this offseason when it comes to Shedeur. They just did, what is it, last week they did like a tribute video to him on the Cleveland Brown channel. They keep showing pictures and videos of wrist up. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on, man. That's what's going on. So we gotta start seeing the signs of how Cleveland Browns is starting to come around when it comes to Shador Sanders. We gotta start doing it. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, guys. Let's do this. We're gonna be here for a while. Kick your feet up. Let's go. Nate, what is that? What is that? Nalia, what's up? How you doing? Take the sun, whatever, man. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, baby. Let's do it. What up, Gemini? What's up, baby? How you doing? Let's do this, man. Let's talk about it. Let's go. All right, y'all. We're gonna listen to some audio. We're gonna listen to some audio, but not right now. Let's talk about what does this mean? This means a lot. And I know there's some Cleveland Brown media people think this means nothing. We gonna get to some of the audio played. Don't worry, we gonna get to some of it. But some of these people believe that it's not a big deal. What's going on? You guys, we wait for the quarterback draft for the next year. Don't worry about those people, man. They are fixated on not Shedeur not doing very good. They're fixated on that. Please get the like button up, y'all. Hit the like button, share the video. We tried to tell them this stuff was going to happen. We tried to tell them this stuff was going to happen. What they say? No, we're moving on. He ain't it. This ain't it. We tried to tell them this. And no matter what happens, no matter how much they try to tell them, bringing in Todd Monken, oh, that don't mean nothing. Bringing in Todd Monken don't mean nothing, man. It don't mean nothing, man. What you think about what Haslam said? Oh, about Watson. What did he say? Oh, no, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. Don't worry. We gonna get to all that. We gonna get to all of it. What he said about Watson, what he said about Shedeur, we gonna get to all of that. We gonna get to all of that. Hold on, let's do this introduction real quick. So you got people out there just They just don't want to believe, right? They don't want to believe. They're just so mad at Shedeur that they won the last 2 games. They mad at everything because they want things to go their way. And one thing you got to know about these Cleveland Brown media people, not all of them, but the ones who act like they don't got no common sense, soon as they get their quarterback and they don't work out, guess what? They're going to want another quarterback. And then they get another quarterback and don't work out, guess what? They're going to want another quarterback and another quarterback. They're never happy. That's what I learned. What I learned about last year when it came to Shedeur and all the competition, these people are never happy. You can never satisfy these people. You can never satisfy them. They always want something else, something else, something else. They never want a process. Maybe 2 years, 3 years. They don't want it, guys. They don't want it. Please get the like button up. Hit the like button, y'all. This is one of those ones, baby. Get the likes up. Hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, baby. Let's go. All right. And she said, Barry did a wonderful press conference. Oh, we going to get to that. We going to get to that. They are all crazy, honestly. Yeah, they are, man. They are. Shout out to Barry. We will play the Barry. We will play some of the Barry stuff. We will play some of those too. All right, y'all. This is crazy right here. Okay, this is crazy. And if the audio visual mess up, y'all, let me know. All right, y'all. What y'all want to start with? Y'all want to start with Okay. She said the Haslam. Let's start with Jimmy Haslam. Okay, cool. Yeah, Jimmy Haslam. You know, in the beginning of last year, he admitted it was a bad choice on Deshaun Watson. Okay, Jimmy Haslam admitted it was a bad deal. But they got to ride it out. Now Jimmy Haslam is saying, you know what? Since we gave him all this money and it didn't work out because of injuries or whatever the case may be, we're going to give him another shot. Jimmy Haslam is on board of giving Deshaun Watson another shot. And guess what? They mad about it. It's a lot of Cleveland media who don't like Shedeur. They're mad about the Deshaun Watson. Nah, man, he gotta go. We done with him. Well, that's you. They still gotta pay him this money, and so they saying he might have a chance to play first string or second string. If he gonna be on the team, he might as well have a shot to play. I'm with him. You got these other Cleveland people. Nah, man, you might as well cut him, man. And he can't. He can't lead no offense, man. It's a sad story, man. The man had surgery after surgery after surgery. And if Shedeur looked like that and he's very good, right? Then Deshaun Watson looked like that for a reason too, everybody. Because the offensive line wasn't that good. It was okay, but it wasn't that good. They don't care. They don't care if the offensive line wasn't that good and Deshaun Watson made some mistakes here and there. But Deshaun Watson got some highlights where he looked good playing for the Cleveland Browns. Guess what? They don't care. We got to wait till 2027, man. 2027, man. We got to wait. It's like, guys, whatever y'all on, you can stay over there. But they still got to pay this man a lot of money. Okay? They got to pay this man a lot of money. So they're going to give him a chance to actually still compete for he's still playing. And plus, he has been cleared and he's looking pretty good. He says they drafted Shedeur 5th round. Yeah, that's got time today. That's old, man. You got to move on, brother. You got to move on from the old crybaby talking points. 5th round. We don't care about no goddamn 5th round no more. This is the second season. Why you still care about the 5th round, man? Come on, man. You got to move on from that, man. You sound like some of those Cleveland Brown people that be bringing up the 5th round and, yeah, they told us that he don't watch the film and he got drafted in the 5th round because his character. Bro, y'all got to move on from that 5th round. This is a new season, everybody. He is the top quarterback. All that stuff don't mean nothing no more. It don't mean anything. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, man. And if you want to leave a super chat, you can leave a super chat, baby. Detroit Gemini says Watson may get hurt in training camp. I'm not going to put that on him. I think he done his job to get back where he need to be. He did all his rehab. So, hey, let the chips fall where they may. I'm not going to wish injury on him. I'm going to wish the man the best. He worked hard to get back to play football. I want to see him play football. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do, y'all. Let's see what he can do. But yeah, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so that's basically what that is with Deshaun Watson. They don't like him right now for whatever reason. They want him gone for whatever reason. And okay, they got their reasons why they want him gone because he's been hurt for a long time. Okay, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. All right, he's been injury prone, so you want somebody else. Okay, fine. I'm not mad at that. You want somebody else because he's injury prone. Cool. All right, Shedeur going to start and Watson probably finish the season off. Navo, that's not a bad take. That's not a bad take, Navo. Shedeur start and Deshaun Watson finish the season. That's not a bad take. But if the Shedeur and the Cleveland Browns is on a crazy run, I don't think he's going to get any starting games unless at the end of the season they got the playoffs locked up. I'm just saying because this is the Shedeur year. All right, this is the Shedeur year to prove that all he needs is a full season. All right, so I don't know if they're going to split up Shedeur full season to give Deshaun Watson some play time. If they do, I think it's going to be down the if they play good, I think it's going to be down the line where they can shut it down for the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Then I think they'll be like, all right, Shedeur, you can chill. We got the playoffs locked up. Let Deshaun Watson finish it off. Okay, cool. So if the Cleveland Browns is cooking, they winning games. I just don't see them sitting Shedeur down just to give Deshaun Watson something. I don't see it, man. Because remember, this is Shedeur come out party this year. So they got to give him all the opportunity to prove himself that he is the main quarterback that they've been looking for. So I hear what you're saying. It do make sense that he got to get some type of playing time. But I think if Shedeur starts, if he wins the starting job and they cooking, winning all these games, I think they're gonna shut him down when they got the playoffs locked up. You know how they shut the starters down when they got the playoffs locked up for like the last 2 to 3 games. I think it'll be that type of scenario if everything go as planned. Now, if things are looking kind of crazy, then yeah, Deshaun Watson would definitely get in earlier. If the team is struggling to win games, then I think he will get in earlier. But in my opinion, if Shedeur wins this starting job, and I think he will, and they said the schedule is not that tough like last year. Remember last year, they started off with a tough schedule that's easier. They saying this schedule, we're going to have to do a video. They saying this schedule for the Cleveland Browns is way easier than last year. And we lost about three to 4 games because offense couldn't score. So if the offense is getting retooled and they can score, that's more games they should be able to win if the schedule is not as hard as last year's schedule. You see what I'm saying? So I hear what you're saying. It does look like it might go that way. But I think it all depends on how many wins does the Cleveland Browns and Shedeur rack up during the season, right? Now they saying the schedule is kind of easier than last year, and if the offense can put up points right along with the defense that somewhat they could put some up from last year, he should be able to finish. He should be able to play most of the games and then sit for the playoffs. I believe all the rookies are playing next year. Yeah, all the rookies are ready to go. All the rookies are ready to go. They definitely earned their spot, and yeah, I believe all the rookies will definitely keep playing. Like they did, like they was last year. So that's what I'm saying right there, man. They don't even understand what just happened. See, a lot of these people who are upset about or think it's not a big deal that the number 2 jersey, like that's like his superpower. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got like a superpower, favorite number superpower. That is like his superpower, man. Having number 2 back, having your number 2 back, having a quarterback, having a head coach that rock with you. You know what I'm saying? The head coach brought in his people, so his people gonna rock with you. Having all of that at your disposal and you get your favorite number back. Come on, man. Like, I'm trying to tell you. And then they're already retooling the offensive line. Come on, bro. This is about to be crazy. This is about to be very, very crazy. This year, I'm telling you, if the offensive line can do what they do and they get a couple more good wide receivers and establish a decent running game, they just need a decent running game, a consistent, decent running game, and they get a couple good receivers, it's about to get real ugly out here, y'all. I'm telling you, Gemini says, I want Shedeur to play the full season. This is his team now. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but some teams, when you lock up the playoffs and you got a couple games left, they let their star players sit out. They let some of their star players sit out. So that's the only way I can see that if they blowing teams out, then Deshaun Watson can get in. If they get blew out, Deshaun Watson get in, right? Or if they just lock up the playoffs, then for the last couple games, then they're gonna sit their star players. I mean that's usually how they do it. Two gonna be dangerous. Yeah, man. You know, with a new offensive line, a new coach, a new playbook, the head coach rock with you, so you don't have to go in. He got his first year jitterbugs out the way. Remember, y'all, that was his first year in NFL, and he had to learn the new lingo, new coach. He's not used to not starting, so he had to get used to that. Like let's understand, he had to get used to not starting. He had to get used to not having his dad right there. He had to get used to not starting. He had to get used to the atmosphere, a different atmosphere. He got to get used to the media shooting at him. He had to get used to a lot of stuff, man. He had to get used to a lot of stuff that he's not used to. And he admitted it. He's like, yo, this is new territory for me. I had to get used to a lot of stuff. Being attacked by your own media. He never got attacked by Jackson State media. He never get attacked about Colorado media. Now he has to get up and get attacked by his own team media. He like, what the hell is this? So he had to learn that he's not the starter. He had to learn that he had to earn. He had to learn how to navigate through his own team media, shooting at him, talking down on him, laughing at it, him being a Pro Bowl. He had to get used to they bring up his dad for no reason. He had to get used to all of that, y'all. He had to get used to all of that. And he still was able to go out there and perform. While Kevin Stefanski tried to redshirt him. Remember, Kevin Stefanski wanted to redshirt him. Nah, you stay over there, man. Come on, Dylan Gabriel. And I'm not coming after Dylan Gabriel, y'all. I'm not. Salute to that young man. I hope he is able to find a team, or maybe he wins the second string job, or quarterback number 2. I don't know. I hope the best for Dylan Gabriel. But he was so gung-ho on Dylan Gabriel that he didn't even care about Shedeur at all. Well, when he got hired at the Falcons, oh man, I love Shedeur, bro. You know you did Shedeur foul, bro. You did him foul. You know what I'm saying? So I just think, like G Bush, shout out to G Bush. I watched G Bush video. He did on this. Shout out to G Bush. I'm rocking with G Bush on this. I think that the Cleveland Browns are playing makeup. Shout out to G Bush for this. I watched this video when I got off, when he talked about this. I'm with G Bush. A lot of this stuff, it seems like makeup. It seems like the NFL and the Cleveland Browns are joining forces to make it up to Shador Sanders. I'm with G Bush on this, because a lot of this stuff, you're like, wait a minute, what's going on? The Pro Bowl, they could have picked anybody for the Pro Bowl. They put Shador Sanders, y'all. I think it's makeup time, y'all. I'm with G Bush on this. It's starting to look like all this stuff is starting to look like makeup. They can't stop posting them. Even though they posted him a lot when he got drafted, but now they really post him. Wrist up. Oh, it's perfect timing. This. Cleveland Browns can't stop doing it. Even though they was doing it a lot when he got drafted, they with it all. Let's go 12. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm just saying, y'all. I think they starting to understand, like, you know what? We probably made a mistake. Not drafting him in the first, second, or third round. We probably made a mistake bringing him here to act like he ain't who he is. They try to act like Shedeur not who he is. Oh man, he ain't got a strong arm like that. What? How he win a strong arm award, but he ain't got a strong arm like that? I don't even like what? You know he got the what was that, the Peyton Manning award, or whoever, he got the award. How you mean he ain't got no arm like that? He ain't got no strong arm. Like, I just don't understand the lies that people tell on this young man when we watched all the games. We watched all the games. We watched them all. Yeah, and you know he do this and he ain't really good at this. Like, how did he rack up all them yards? I know he didn't do it by himself. Shout out to all the receivers and the running backs who caught the ball and was scoring touchdowns. So it's a marriage. You do need your running back and your receivers and tight ends to catch the ball. So I know it's a marriage. But still, he still had to get it there. He still had to hit him. He still had to get it there. He still had to get it there for them to even catch it, right? I don't know. It's kind of crazy how they talk about Shedeur like, man, he got lucky, man. It was because his dad. Y'all remember? It's because his daddy. What you mean? I mean, yeah, he get the starting position, but he still got to earn it. But him being that good because that's who he is. Um, Somebody named DT3223 says, just wait till he's free agent. Time for contract renewal. Oh yeah, yeah. This is the year. Like Detroit Gemini said, this is the year because this is the second year. He got 2 more years. This is the year to cash in. This is the year to cash in. And now that the Cleveland Browns are all in, they all in, baby. They like, you know what? We've been playing around a little bit too much. We worked on the defense a lot, and we have not worked on our offense. It's time for us to work on our offense now. Get the likes up, baby. Get the likes up. Share the video. And yeah, if you want to drop a super chat, baby, drop a super chat. All right, y'all. Let's do a poll right now, baby. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Okay, let's do a poll. All right. Will Shedeur, okay, will Shedeur win? Oh, hold on, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Will Shedeur win the starting job? Because some people believe he's not gonna win it. Okay, so will Shedeur win the starting job? Okay, guys, let's do a poll right now. Let's do a poll. They still don't believe. All right, let's do it right there. Let's start the poll, baby. Let's start the poll, baby. Let's start that poll, baby. Let's go. Let me know. All right, y'all. Detroit Gemini says, do you think they would draft another running back? Hopefully Junkins is ready. I think they're up for because you need depth pieces, right? I thought they get a running back, and I thought they did pick up a running back. Oh no, they picked up a tight end and they picked up a receiver. But I thought they did pick up another running back because remember they lost a running back. They lost the running back, so I thought they did, but I'm not sure. I thought they did pick up a running back. I got to check in on that. I got to check in on that. I got to check in on. I thought they did pick it, but maybe I'm tripping, y'all. Maybe I'm tripping. But I thought they did pick up a running back because they lost a running back. Oh, not a running back? Okay. I know they picked up a tight end. I know they picked up a receiver from Baltimore Ravens. I know they did that, and I know they got some offensive linemen. Okay, so they didn't do it. Okay, all right, okay. All right, y'all, get them likes up, share the video. All right, y'all ready for some audio? Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Yes, because of his accuracy, he will be QB1. Okay, so you think because of his accuracy, he will be QB1. Okay, so anything else? You know, his escapability. You know, he can escape the pocket a lot. He make a lot of plays out of the pocket. So you think just the accuracy is how he gonna do it? Okay, I respect it. Okay, let's go find that Jimmy Haslam. Let me see. Okay, what did Jimmy Haslam say about? Cause we gotta read that, y'all. We gotta read the Jimmy Haslam and the Shedeur thing. Cause you know they be like, oh, they don't like him. They don't like him. Okay, hold on. Where that Jimmy Haslam joint at, man? Hold on. Did I save it or did I not save it? Let me see. I gotta go find it, man. Let me go find that Jimmy Haslam and Shedeur and that's what Jimmy Haslam comment. Hold on. Let me go try to find that Jimmy Haslam comment real quick. Uh, let me see. Who got that quote? Who got the Jimmy Haslam quote? Let me see, man. Let me see. Who got the quotes? Where's that quote at, man? Let me see. Who got the quote? Let me see. Shador Sanders and Jimmy Haslam. Because we need to talk about that. All right, let's see. Where is it at? Where is that quote at? Where is the quote? Where is that Jimmy Haslam quote, man? Okay, here we go. All right, y'all, here we go. Daniel, shout out to Daniel. Okay, Browns owner Jimmy Haslam on Shador Sanders. I was in Cleveland 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was working out early, and he was coming in. He's been in Cleveland most of the winter, and I think that says a lot for his dedication to want to be an NFL quarterback and understanding what it takes. His body looks better. I think he's been working hard. So I think it's hard for a lot of college kids to understand what it takes to play in the NFL, and particularly quarterback. If I think Shedeur got an education in that, and my instinct are he'll come back ready to play. Okay, that's Jimmy Haslam, y'all. Jimmy Haslam saying Shedeur has been there damn near all winter, coming in very early to the facility, working out, getting his body, building his body up, getting ready, getting a little bulkier. Now, who is some of those? Shedeur don't even work hard, and he don't do this. Everything be getting debunked, and they never apologize, right? This is the owner telling y'all, I'll be walking in the facility to get my workout in early in the morning, and Shedeur is already there getting his work in the morning. What does that tell you? That these people, and shout out to G. Bush again. I'm not saying that people are not telling us these things, but is it simply not true? I'm not saying that people are not telling these journalists these things, but it's simply not true. And they gotta stop believing these insider reporters. I got the inside scoop. But every time y'all come out with something, somebody else part of the team say otherwise. Are y'all gonna say the owner lying? So is the owner lying now? Is the owner lying on Shador Sanders? Because they be saying other people, oh no, you. So is the owner lying about his work ethic? Come on, man. Why would the owner lie about this? Why would the owner say something like this? I don't know, man. They're trying their best to try to figure out. Oh man, they make anything. It's this one guy. Let me see if I can find it, saying that the Cleveland Browns posting a lot of Shedeur content don't mean nothing. One of their radio hosts said, just because the Cleveland Browns is posting a lot of Shedeur stuff, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Are you sure about that? That's crazy. Gemini says they lost Jerome Ford, but they did. Okay, they lost Jerome Ford, but they did not pick up another. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, cool. He's gonna win it. He's exciting to watch, and he makes the whole offense better. Yeah, a lot of us is rooting for that. Even they said he gotta earn it, so we cool with that. We're gonna see what Deshaun Watson do, man. Like I said, I think it's his job to lose. I think they already got it in their mind. He's gonna be the starter. I think they already got it in their mind, y'all. I really believe that they got it in their mind that he's already gonna be a starter. All he gotta do is perform like he did last year, and he got it. I could be wrong, but I think that's what They got to come out and say it's a competition, right? But I believe it's his spot to lose. All he got to do is perform like he did last year, and I think it's a clear go. Now, 2 or 3, I don't know. Who's gonna be 2 or 3 out of Dylan Gabriel and Deshaun Watson? I can't tell you, but I think it's Shedor's job to lose, and I think they just setting it up like, oh, it's gonna be a competition. All Shedor's got to do what he did last year, man. It's a wrap, in my opinion, man. In my opinion, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. All right, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Let's go to some of the stuff they was doing today. All right, let's go to some of the stuff they do today. Let's see, y'all. Hold on. All right. So here's one guy from ESPN Cleveland. His name is Goldie. They call him Goldie. What I also heard is that the organization doesn't necessarily believe that Shador has the inside track. Andrew Berry comments on Shador Sanders in the QB room at the NFL League meeting. Okay, hold on. Let's listen to it. Let's go.
More of a defender.
Let's go. Hold on.
Quarterback will be. I hear it's an open competition. I hear that there's no decisiveness on who is leading this quarterback room, and I also hear this. A draft pick is not out of the question. Because if you're saying that everyone deserves a shot and opportunity, that means you do not have a definitive idea of who is your quarterback. So if you don't have a definitive idea of who your quarterback is, guess what that means, folks? You can bring another guy into the competition to create more of a definitive idea.
Yes. They definitely said they're not going to turn down bringing another quarterback in. They definitely said that. Right? They definitely said first of all, they've been said that before today, before the NFL meeting. Second, yes. They said that they don't have a definite quarterback right now. Everybody's going to have a chance to earn the quarterback. Yes, they definitely said that. Okay, so yes, they can bring another quarterback in and add to the fun. Add to the fun.
Idea of who your quarterback will be.
Yeah, and what I also heard is that the organization doesn't necessarily believe that Shedeur has the inside track.
Mm-hmm. Now, that right there is they always saying, I heard they don't put no name to nothing. When it comes to Shedeur, it's always, I heard. Okay, cool. You know what? We respect that. Somebody told you that Shedeur does not have the fast track to the number one. Okay, cool. But how many people in the organization? A whole bunch, right? It's so many hats that's in that organization. So you mean to tell me one person or one side told you no? What about the other side? And that's what I be talking about. They listen to a certain amount of people in the organization and they say, okay, that's the final answer. But what about the other people that do rock with Shedeur and believe that he's the one? They don't never want to report that side because they need to run that, yeah, he ain't good enough. And that's what we be talking about with people like this. I heard the organization. Wait, who told you anything? The damn owner told you. Hey, man. He ready to come back. So we gonna listen to the owner or some of the people that you don't want to name in the organization. We gonna rock with the owner on this, bro. We gonna listen to Todd Monken. Todd Monken already said, yeah, I like Shedeur, his elite playmaking ability. I can't wait to coach him. It's gonna be a fair battle. Come on, man. We don't need to keep hearing this conspiracy. We got conspiracy people telling us. Bro, we got the GM letting you know what time it is. We got the owner letting you know, and we got the head coach letting you know. And we got players. How many players come out and let you know what type of person Shedeur is and how he give it up? Come on, bro. These people got to stop.
Because what was the conversation? Kevin Stefanski hates Shedeur. Kevin Stefanski don't believe in Shedeur. Kevin Stefanski holding Shedeur back. Well, Kevin Stefanski is gone, and if the organization felt like Shedeur was their quarterback of the future, you wouldn't have heard that.
Right.
Nope. That's wrong, buddy. How you gonna try to use Kevin Stefanski situation with Shedeur and say, well, if Kevin Stefanski, if Kevin Stefanski was holding him back, now that he's gone, how come they ain't give him the starting job? Because he got to earn the starting job. Duh. He got to earn it. What about Dylan Gabriel? He was giving him everything. Well, it seemed like when it comes to Shedeur, y'all, they're going to move the goalposts. They're going to try to figure out the way to run their narrative. Kevin Stefanski was holding them back. He was. Everybody see it. He wanted to redshirt him. Well, how come they ain't making him number one then? Because he got to earn it. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but we already know in their mind and on their paper, they're not going to show everybody that he number one, but he still got to go earn it, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. I don't know what's up with these guys when it comes to Shedeur. They got to like twist and turn things and make it something that it's not. I don't know why.
You would have heard Shedeur's our starter, and we can't wait to put pieces around him and help grow and build this thing.
And you're not hearing.
Nah, bro. First of all, they didn't even do that last year. They didn't name a starter last year. They had everybody battle it out. So you mean to tell me when Stefanski gone, now they need to start doing something they didn't do last year? Hey, name him a starter right now. What we waiting for? And I don't know, man. People wild, man. People wild. He said he's right though. No, he not got time today. No, he's not. He ain't right. You know, just like G. Bush said, got time today. If they name Shedeur the starter right now, a lot of y'all gonna be out here crying. Oh my God, he didn't even earn it. He didn't even earn it. G. Bush is right. If they give it to him right now, before one snap, it's a lot of y'all gonna be out here. Oh my God, he ain't even earn it. Why give it to him? He only won 4 games. What is this about? That's how y'all act. G. Bush is right. Y'all always act like that with you. Come on, man. Nah. No. Don't give him that. He got to earn it. He only won a couple games. Nah. We ain't going to give y'all that opportunity. They not give y'all that opportunity to get up there and cry if they just give it to him. No. Let him go out there and earn it like last year. Same old routine, baby. Same old game. And it's a new playbook. So ain't nobody got a one up. It's a new playbook, everybody. A new playbook. So a lot of them, they at the same level. Okay, they're at the same level. Yep, they would have a fit. Come on, man. Hey, G. Bush know what he be talking about. That's why we listen to him. That's why we listen to G. Bush. He don't be making none of this stuff up. He don't be out here sugarcoating nothing. He don't be lying and putting extras on stuff. No. Nah, man. And he got his own brain. He got his own brain, man. Y'all want certain things to happen so you can complain. G. Bush is also right. Y'all like to complain. That's all y'all do is complain. No, what about this? Oh, what about that? I don't like this. I don't like that. This is fire this, fire that. It's like the Cleveland Browns. All y'all do is complain. Are y'all ever happy? Damn, are y'all ever happy? I'm just saying, are y'all ever happy? Ever since we came over here, it's like y'all always, it's so much negative coming from y'all. Are y'all ever happy, bro? Like, what's going on with y'all? What's going on, man?
He never said he wasn't trading Miles. Okay, he just.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, here go Rizzo. Shout out to our boy Rizzo. He is sick and tired of y'all playing with Shedeur name. Let's go.
Oh, sick. There is no chance Shedeur is going to prove himself this year.
I didn't say
Oh,
that.
no, that's what you said. You just said the Browns quarterback is coming from the 27 class. I am so sick and tired of everyone just assuming that everybody on this roster is going to suck because it's the Browns.
And I was here last year. They said it. They get up there. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, he ain't lying. That's their attitude last year. That's their whole attitude last year. Oh, it don't even matter. It's gonna suck, man. We suck. It don't even matter. 2027 is what we. Remember that? That's their whole attitude. We need to tank the rest of the year so we can get a top draft pick and a quarterback. That's their mentality, y'all. We got a lot of those Cleveland Brown, analysts and journalists and radio hosts. They got a losing mentality. Oh, we ain't gonna win anyway, man. Trade Myles Garrett. We ain't gonna win anyway. They want to trade Myles Garrett because in their brain they believe y'all not gonna win anything. You're not gonna win anyway.
That's not fair. It's not fair to Shedeur, not fair to Watson, not fair to Dylan Gabriel. It's not fair. But because the Browns have not found a quarterback in 26 years, you all are just you're so convinced, you're so smart. You know so much that you know the quarterback is coming in next year's draft.
Like Rizzo is right. They always complaining. We got another quarterback. And we ain't gonna be that good. Trade Myles Garrett. We're not gonna be that good. How you know that? If your defense was that good last year and you was a couple touchdowns away from winning 6 to 7 to 8 games, maybe even more if your offense could score. No, man, we just need to go to quarterback, man. We just need another quarterback. Man, you already got your quarterbacks, man. Deal with it. No, man, we just need to tank this season and then wait for the savior to come. The savior? Okay.
Okay. I want everybody on the record for that. I want to know who's on the record for that. Aaron's on the record. Grossie's on the record. Where are you at?
I'm more bullish on Shedeur than the 2027 class.
Okay.
He's right, man. Y'all, hey, we not gonna forget. We ain't gonna forget y'all was running y'all mouth like that. We're not going to forget, bro. We're not going to forget. Okay, we're just not. All right, let's where that Mary Kay Cabot join at? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let's go to another one. Let's go to another one. Let's go to. Let's see. Gemini says they are already looking for a QB in 2027. They haven't even started 2026. It's crazy work. Hey, Gemini, that's all they care about. We gotta look ahead. That's why they've been like that. Why do they go after their own players the way they do? I don't know. If they play bad, I respect it. But why do they act like this? I don't know, man. I just don't understand. I don't understand Cleveland media, man. Not all of them, but it's a lot. I just don't get them. They don't want to be on. They don't want. Nah, man. Bro. Y'all got a new stadium coming. Who you think? I don't care who it is. Y'all really think the 2027 class got that much pull like Shador Sanders? No. Arch Manning, the Arch Manning brother. He's going. Y'all really think Arch Manning is gonna fill the seats like Shedeur gonna fill the seats? No. Like they're not even like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, some people, I don't know, man. I just don't understand some of these people, man. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I just don't get it, man. Hold on, y'all. All right, here go another one.
Promised land. I don't think this is why
92.3 the
I'd
fan.
rather win 7.
Okay, 92.3 the fan. Let's go.
This is why I say I'd rather win 7 with Shedeur than 9 with Deshaun. Because I don't think Deshaun's got what it takes to lead you to the promised land.
Okay. So he says he'd rather win 7 with Shedeur than 9 with Deshaun Watson. Y'all let me know, man. You rather have Shedeur or Deshaun Watson 7 games or 9 games? Y'all let me know. Because he said, what's his name? I forgot his name. Let me see. What's his name again? Is that Ken? Is that Ken Corman? Or is that Tony? I forgot which one it is. I think it's Tony.
I don't think Deshaun has what it really takes to lead you back to the playoffs.
So you believe Deshaun Watson ain't got what it takes, but you haven't even seen him play in years. How you have to wait till he get on the field. And remember, this is going to be a revamped offensive line. It's going to be a revamped offensive line. So he can look way better now. With some more weapons in the revamped offensive line with a decent running game, it can look way different, man. So I don't even understand why he's saying I don't even think he got what it takes for the promised land. First of all, get to the promised land ain't easy for nobody. I don't know why they make these takes. You don't have what it takes for the Super Bowl. You think it's easy to get to the Super Bowl? It ain't easy to get to no damn Super Bowl, man.
You win 9 games with Deshaun. Now, you win 10 or 11 or 12, that's different, but I don't think you can get to that level. You win 9 games with Deshaun, all I'm doing is muddying the water for the future. I win 7 with Shedeur. That water can get muddy still. But I can also go, okay, do I have to go crazy and do everything for a quarterback? Or if I've won 7 games, I know they're only playing the 4s. I know that their strength of schedule isn't that good. But if I win 7 games, maybe 8 games with Shedeur, can I make an argument that maybe we have found a quarterback that maybe not our quarterback altogether, but certainly is looking a hell of a lot better and might show some promise for 2027? Yeah,
They crazy for this quarterback thing. They going bananas for this quarterback stuff, y'all. How about y'all just let the season play out? Just let the season play out, y'all. Stop thinking about next year. I don't know. I don't understand this, man. I don't get it.
That excitement there, depending on if it's just the defense carrying, like they did the final 2 games of the year when he didn't even play well and they won, or is it Shedeur is legitimately the reason they're winning games and he's making plays, which we've seen him capable of making those plays. But yeah, I mean, both examples.
What do you mean if Shedeur the reason why we winning? The object is just to win the game. It don't matter who the reason why they win. Wait a minute, y'all hear that? Well, we got to see if Shedeur is the reason why we winning. No, just win the damn game. Everybody know that's the objective, just to win the game. Why Shedeur got to be the main reason why they win certain games? If Shedeur is the reason why they win the games, then what? No, the objective is to win the game. It don't matter if Shedeur has 75 yards, 15 rushing yards, and 150 passing yards with 1 touchdown. If they win the game, they won the game. Well, he got to be the main reason. If Shedeur is the main reason why he won it, what type of what? Nah, man, come on, y'all. I don't. That right there is kind of crazy. So Shedeur got to be the main reason why Cleveland Brown win a lot of games in his eyes. Come on, man, that's crazy.
Stuck in the middle, which is not the place to be with the draft coming up, but you can at least tell your fans on, hey, we're getting better. Like, if he has all day to throw, if the offensive line is fixed and he's still only average, then I'd be like, ooh, he's kind of looking like a 5th-round pick.
Well,
what? If he got all day to throw and still look like average, ooh, I think he looked like a 5th-round pick. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. What are we doing here? If he got all time to throw it and he still looks average, what the hell is average, bro? In the most dominant league when it comes to football, a lot of top quarterbacks look average on certain Sundays and Mondays and Thursdays. A lot of top quarterbacks look average on certain days. So what do you mean? Well, if he got all time to play, he look average. Maybe he does look like a 5th-round pick. Like, these people are stuck. Like G. Bush said, these goddamn talking points. Like G. Bush said in his video, these goddamn talking points. These back to the 5th-round talking points. God, this is season 2. We on season 2. He might be wearing like a 5th, man. If he don't do what I want him to do, he's a 5th-round pick. Like G. Bush said, these goddamn talking points. Goddamn, man. Move on with your life. Move on. Maybe he is a 5th-round pick if he don't do what I want him to do. No, it ain't about what you want him to do. It's about what Jimmy Haslam, Todd Monken, and Andrew Berry, and that's who he need to please. And then the players around. Y'all finicky. One day is when he need to do what I want him to do. If he look average, it don't matter. Hey, win the damn game. It doesn't matter if Shedeur averages 250 yards a game, passing, and 2 touchdowns. If they winning all them games, it don't goddamn matter. That is the truth here. All the stat stuff is cool. Throwing for a lot of yards is cool and cute. Making a lot of touchdowns is cool and cute. But everybody would tell you at the end of the day, if we winning all these games and Shedeur only throwing for 250 yards, it is what it is. Even Shedeur would tell you, I'm cool with that, long as we winning. So what does he talk about? If you look average, well, 250 yards is kind of average to some people. So if he averaged to you, maybe he does look like a fifth round pick. These people crazy, man. These people crazy.
Exactly. Winning a handful of games with Shedeur and winning a handful of games with Watson are two totally different things. Either A, with Watson, you're looking for ways to get out of the contract. You're looking for ways to move him on. With Shedeur, you win 7 to 8 games with Shedeur, then it becomes he has a massive fan base, and there's going to be a lot of people thinking that you found your guy. This is why I say
Okay, I understand what you're saying. For one guy, because y'all don't like him and y'all want him gone, so winning 8 games with him would make y'all upset. But I don't think that the staff is like looking at it like that. If we winning with Deshaun Watson, then we winning with Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is what it is. So if we winning with Shedeur, we winning with Shedeur. I know what he's saying. Since they don't like him, they don't want to win with him. It's like, okay, whatever. They want him gone. But with Shedeur, if they win 7 to 8 games, then they can say, you know what? That's progress. We can continue on. I don't know it by emotionally I understand, but by business move, if Deshaun Watson does go out there and go crazy, I don't see them like, oh, we just gonna let you go, man. I don't know. They already paid him a lot of money. They might re-sign him for another round or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I think that's kind of crazy. I think that's kind of crazy in my book. Let me see. Okay, let's hold on, let me see. Let me see something, y'all. Hold on. Let's find another one. Oh, you wearing those tonight? Oh, that's fire. I need to get some of those. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What we looking at? I'm trying to find some. Oh yeah, they smoking them. Okay, Detroit. Fourth quarter. They smoking them. Alright. 20 jug. What was it at? Okay, yeah, Mary Kay. I think it's Mary Kay. Hold on, y'all. Mary Kay. Hold up. Let me see something. Okay. Hold on. Do we got any more clips or no? Hold up. I'm trying to see something. Hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. We got some videos on here. All right, let's go to Andrew Berry then. Let's go to the Andrew Berry video. Let's go to Andrew Berry, man. Let's go to Andrew Berry. Andrew Berry interview. Is this the one a day ago? Or didn't he do one today too? Let me see. Where did one is today? They go. Is it a day ago or what? Let me see. Did he do one today, or was that What's the one? What's the one, y'all? Which one did he do? The day ago or 2 days ago? I think it's the same. I think it's this one. Let me see.
She's got energy to do things that she wasn't doing before.
Librela is used to control pain in dogs with osteoarthritis.
I'm trying to find the one where we talked about Shedeur and them. The clip is out there somewhere. Let me see where. Somebody got the clip, man. Somebody got the Andrew Berry clip on. Let me see. Where's that clip at? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right here. All right, here we go. Let's do it.
For any young player on the NFL and their readiness to play. In terms of them competing for their starting job, anyone we bring in, we want to compete. But a large part of that will be, for any young player, will depend on their acclimation to the NFL and their readiness to play. And that's really done on a case-by-case basis. In terms of Ty specifically, I think you can understand we wouldn't necessarily comment on specific prospects. We have spent time with Ty. I think that's obvious, and we'll continue to do so. But I think he has a bright NFL future. In terms of them competing for their starting job, anyone we bring in, we want.
So basically, he said everybody gets to compete for a starting job. Like we already know, like we already said already. And yeah. I'm trying to find that other clip they was talking about. It was another clip they was talking about. He also said he not trading Myles Garrett. He also said they not trading Myles Garrett, but y'all know how that stuff go. Y'all know how that stuff go. Let's see. Okay. Hold on. I think they got one of those crazy clips today, 2 hours ago. Last thing we feel like we need is Myles Garrett trade compensations. He didn't totally put it to bed. Okay. Hold on. Where's that? They have a Shador Sanders joint. Let me see. Is this the one? No, that's the Myles Garrett joint. We'll talk about that one in a minute. No, that ain't the one. No. Let's see. All right, here we go.
I don't think it's like some all-time special Ozzie Newsome foundation for many Super Bowls type of.
Wait, is this the one? Let me see. Is this the one? Where is it at? I just had it. I just had it. Where the heck did it go? Hold up. Oh, my bad. Okay, let's go back. I just had it. I gotta go all the way down here. I just had it. Hold up. All right, let's talk about the
Shador Sanders. All right, Daryl, big news across the NFL just happened moments ago. Shador Sanders is going to go back to number 2. He's
Did you just say across the NFL?
This is big news. Yeah,
Like this
all
is
the insiders are tweeting about it. This is big news. Big news. And more importantly, Daryl, remember when I bought that jersey, I was the proud owner of the very first Shador Sanders jersey in all of Cleveland. That one had a number 2 on it. And I got mocked ruthlessly when he ended up choosing number 12. Like, oh, you idiot. You don't even have the proper jersey. You don't even have the right jersey. You beat.
What up, Saeed? What's good with you, boy? The returner too. Yes, Saeed, he returned, baby. Hey, Saeed, he returned. Hey, Saeed, let me know. Let me know if my audio's still good, Saeed. Let me know if the audio's still good. I just turned on my Wi-Fi real quick. Let me see if it's working. If it's not, we'll take it back off. The deuce is on the loose. You know that, man. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly. Let me know if my Wi-Fi's still good, though. Let me know.
Everybody to the punch, don't look at you. I said simply right church, wrong pew. You know, I had the Sanders on the back. Everything was good. And that jersey sat there for a year being unworn.
Okay, cool. And I do believe I counseled you on just putting a piece of Scotch tape on it to give you the 1 for temporary purposes.
That's just tacky. I'm not going to.
Well, you're not above tacky. We know this.
I'm not. That's not me.
All right, where's that video at? Let me see. I just had it too, man. All right, go looking at. How you been, bro? How you been, though? How you been, my boy? Where is that damn video where he's talking about Shedeur, man? Where is that video? I just had it. Okay, here we go.
Maybe your answer.
Oh yeah, we're not bad, baby. We're not bad. We back in the building.
Maybe your answer. I don't think Shador Sanders is the answer. Maybe your answer will come after the draft if they select a Ty Simpson somewhere in the first round.
So if you don't.
So a fan said he don't think Shedeur is the answer. Yeah, I know, man. I don't know why YouTube don't send out my notifications. As you see, I should be having more people in my live stream, so I don't know why they don't. All I can tell you is unsubscribe, resubscribe, and hit the notification bell. That's all I can tell you. I don't know why they don't send out my notifications, bro. I got to figure out how to get more, to send them out. I guess I got to hit them up and ask them, but it should be more people. It should be more people. So yeah, maybe you can just unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the notification bell. But I don't know why they don't be sending them out. I'm gonna have to go ask YouTube about that.
Even Shedeur, then you think Deshaun's got a real chance to win the week 1 starting job then?
Oh, absolutely. Do I think he's got a chance? I think he should be given the chance. Let's go that route.
What is it about Shedeur you don't like?
Fundamentally, he's poor. He makes a lot of questionable decisions. He runs backwards.
He makes poor decisions. He runs backwards. That's what you don't like. But your top quarterbacks throw interceptions, and they also run backwards. Your top quarterbacks run backwards, and they make poor decisions too. Y'all gonna have to come up with something better than this, man.
When he's being he's being pressured, just the fundamentals are just not there. The arm strength is okay. He made some progress, but I don't think I never thought he was someone that was going to lead a franchise.
Okay, I respect it. If you don't think he can lead a franchise, that's your opinion. But to keep crying about running backwards and throwing interceptions like other quarterbacks don't do it, I don't know, man. I think people got to stop talking about that. I mean, you can, I guess. Ask him how much training did he get from Stefanski. I don't think they got an answer. He said I'm getting too strong. I just need my notifications to go out, man. I just need my notifications to go out. I got to ask you too, like, I got to figure out how I can get more notifications. There's got to be a way that you can send out more notifications, man. It's got to be a way you can do it.
He'll put the front out there what else is he going to say? Right?
Let me see.
This is laid out. And I'm going to be interested in Shedeur versus Deshaun. I'm going to be, if that's the camp battle, and it seems like we've been trending towards that direction for a while, I am going to be interested in how this is laid out. And there's not a bone in my body that thinks he'll play better football than Shedeur, which means, like last year, when Dylan Gabriel beat out Shador Sanders in many ways, all I kept telling everybody was something's smelly. Something's off here. I don't like this. And I got a feeling I'm going to have that same antenna raised up this offseason.
He will look better in practice than Shedeur.
It's a practice.
All right, man. Who y'all got? Y'all want Deshaun Watson? Okay, we gonna end this poll right here. We gonna end that poll. Shout out to that poll. Who y'all rocking with, man? Deshaun Watson. Who y'all got? Who y'all rocking with? How they know Gabriel beat out Shedeur? Because he got to play before Shedeur. He got to play before him, and the media, certain media journalists was saying that he was beating him out. And then he got to play before him. I think he meant by he got to play before him. You know what I'm saying? He got like the start before he did. I think that's what he meant by when he said that. He got to start before he do. So basically, you can kind of say he beat him out, I guess. I've been rocking with Shedeur since Prime Playbook. Since Prime Playbook on OWN Network. That's what's up. That's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? That's been a minute. Yeah, that's been a minute. All right, y'all. Do y'all believe they need to trade Myles Garrett? Do they need to trade Myles Garrett, y'all? Do they need to trade Myles Garrett? Let me know. Because people believe Myles Garrett need to be traded for some future picks or whatever. I don't know what that's about, but let's listen to this.
It's probably not of the NFL anyway. Realistically, when do you think the Browns will win again?
I think they're 2 years away.
Like something of substance. You think 2 years. And that's if things break right.
27, 28. That's assuming that Andrew Berry repeats in this draft and in the 2027 draft what he did in last year's draft.
All right, so you could see how that'd be a problem for Myles Garrett.
Oh, 100%.
You're thinking like, hey, everything it works out gravy, everything's awesome. You're thinking 2 years away.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably not reality based off of the NFL anyway to assume even 2 years. I think you're being you're being generous there.
Well, I'm giving them credit because they have a defense in place.
I think you're being generous, which is a good. And I'm trying to make the generous side of things here with Myles. So if Myles is thinking brown and orange glasses, he's like, all right, realistically, when can they start doing this? If 2 years is that answer, well, Myles is going to be old at that point.
I know, and
so they saying Myles Garrett need to get traded to another team, a winning team, because the Cleveland Browns might be 2 years plus away from winning meaningful games, like 9, 10, or I should say 10, 11, 12, 13 games. And so if the window is 2 years, then Myles need to go somewhere else where he can win. From one standpoint, I do understand that he should go somewhere else where he can win. I get that part, but 2 years away is not that long, man. It's not that long. 2 years away ain't that long, man. It's just not.
I got killed by some of my coworkers last week for laying out the Todd Monken future and how I thought that potentially could play out. Like he's got to win 6 to 8 games this year, in my view. Mm-hmm. Win the games you lost that you were supposed to win last year. You're now a step ahead, right? You took a step forward. Then next year, you've got to win a few more than that to get yourself into the playoff contention and conversation, right? He's got to win to keep his job, and I got lambasted for throwing shade at Todd Monken or whatever. No, that's the reality of the situation. And oh, by the way, that's the job Todd Monken signed up for.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so Todd Monken better win more than what they want. He better win, but they won a game, 5 games. So under Todd Monken, this year the ceiling is 6, 7, 8 games. Then you keep your job. Then you got to win more. If they win less than that, then he's fired. I don't know, man. I don't know if I just don't see them winning less than 5 games. I just don't see that. They got time that says, well, Shedeur wasn't throwing in the end zone which is why Barry said something about the readiness. Throwing in the end zone. What do you mean by throwing in the end zone? What do you mean he wasn't throwing in the end zone? We see. What do you mean by that? He wasn't throwing in the end zone. I don't even understand what that is. Saeed says they hating on their most popular team player. Member, hey man, they've been doing this for a while, bro. Cleveland media are losers. They should want Miles to stay. Again, they got their own thing of how they look at stuff, and I get it. They have their own opinion. Nothing wrong with their own opinion, y'all. Nothing wrong with their own opinion. Oh, you know what? I think I did this wrong. Hold on, y'all. I think there's another way to. Let me see. Let's take this poll down, y'all. I think it's a question and answer. Let me see. Let's ask the question. Who do you, let me see. Who do y'all want? Who do y'all want? No, you know what? Let's go back. Yeah. You know what? Let's do a different poll. Hold on, y'all. Let's do this. There we go. That makes sense. All right, here we go. There we go. He said a lot of the crazy opinions out there in Cleveland media. Hey, Cleveland media is one funny thing, man. One funny thing. They are who they are, man. You know what I'm saying? They are who they are, bro.
Chase the lottery.
They are who they are, man. All right, let's see. Here we go.
That first-year quarterback is probably not going to be somebody you're drafting high in the draft.
I would think not.
The higher they go with a quarterback, the odds are that they would have an opportunity. Like he said, we want to give them an opportunity to compete. Really? Because you didn't give Shedeur any chance to compete last year. You just didn't.
Well, nor Dylan, until you got rid of the veterans.
Yeah. So maybe this is a Stefanski thing that this might be. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out in camp. We'll see how it plays out in the preseason games. But this would be a drastic turn if they give this whoever they bring in, if they bring in a young quarterback, or even if they just let Gabriel and Sanders and Watson go toe to toe. That first year quarterback is probably not going to be somebody.
I'd be stunned if Deshaun Watson were back after this coming season.
Now they're right about that. They're right. Last year was a wild chain of events when it came to the quarterback. They're right about that though. It was very wild chain of events coming to that quarterback competition, and things did not pan out the way they said it was supposed to be a fair competition. That stuff was ugly. Coach Prime has more Super Bowl wins than you, Dominic. Oh, yeah, I just overlooked Dominic, man. I just overlooked those type of comments. So, yeah, we're going to see if it's going to be a fair quarterback competition. And if you bring in a fourth quarterback, yeah, it's going to be kind of like last year, man. So, we're going to see if they really let them battle it out, or it's going to be similar to what happened last year. I just don't believe they're going to do that again. They're going to tell the public it's going to be a fair workout, a fair competition, and then they start showing favoritism and doing all this weird stuff. I'm hoping they don't do that, man. I'm hoping they don't do it. I'm hoping they don't.
Unless he does miraculous things that nobody's expecting him to do here.
4-0 to start the season will change the whole world.
Not if he gets hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of them don't like Deshaun Watson, y'all. I just think, give him a chance to play. He wants to play. A lot of Cleveland media just do not want Deshaun Watson on that team. They don't want him on that team, bro. They really don't want him on that team. They don't want him on the team, man. I don't understand what's going on with that. Again, I get it. I get it. He's been injured a lot, but god dang, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. So we gonna see. We gonna see what it is. Let's see what else going on. Oh shit, my boy. Hey, all right, we got the video now. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, you ain't worry about you ain't worry what you talking about. We ain't worry about what you talking about, buddy. Hold up, y'all. Look, I'm looking for something. Hold up. Yeah, so, hey man, 2 is back, baby. 2 is back, man. Hey Saeed, how many touchdowns you think you go? How many? You know what? How many touchdowns y'all think our boy gonna record next year? How many? And again, this Deshaun Watson thing is gonna play out the way it's gonna play out, y'all. Again, they could have waived him, but they like that's too much money, and I think they said it would not make sense to waive him for the money aspect on the books. So, it's gonna play out how it play out, man. I'm ready, man. They're gonna start pretty soon. I forgot I was watching one of the what was it, ESPN Cleveland, I think it was, and they said pretty soon, man. Pretty soon. Tyler Brown, what up, baby? What's good with you? Tyler Brown, what it is, man? What's good with you, man? You know what it is? Let's do it. All right, so far we got 4 votes. 25% says yes, Deshaun Watson will be QB1. 75% says no. So I'm assuming 1 says yes and 3 said no, I'm assuming. At least 20 TDs. Got time today says. Saeed says, I support my counterfeit coach. He ain't out there robbing folks. He doing pot. Look, man, hey, it is what it is with these people, man. You know, they're going to take shots at Dion until it's over. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Shout out to Coach Prime. Y'all know it is. Colorado Buffs ready to make some noise this year. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to do videos on that too. All right? So make sure y'all unsubscribe, resubscribe, man. I got to find out why my notifications ain't going out like they're supposed to be. But we going to rock out, baby. We just going to keep going live. And hopefully everything changes. You know what I'm saying? He says about 25 TDs. About 25. I got time today. He says 20. Saeed says 25. If the offense is the way that I think it's going to be, yeah, it should be about 25-30, man. If the offense is revamped like we think it is, and they should perform like we hope it should, 25 touchdowns should be right there. It should be right there, y'all. 3,000 yards, 25 touchdowns. How about that? 3,000 yards, 25 touchdowns. What y'all got? How many yards y'all got? Okay, I got 25 touchdowns and 3,000 yards. How many yards y'all think my boy can rack up, you know what I'm saying, for the duration of the NFL season? Barring injury, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If he's able to play a lot of the games, I say 3,025, man. 3,025, bro. Hold up, y'all. Hold up real quick. Hold on real quick. Yo, they said the rifle bullet for Charlie Kirk is not the same bullet that they claim that one guy used. Hey y'all, I'm sorry y'all. I know we don't talk like that over here. Breaking news 3 hours ago. They said the bullet that killed Charlie Kirk is not the same bullet that came out that person's rifle. It's not the same bullet. And then the sheriff, Nate Brooksby, who arranged the accused Charlie Kirk assassin, Tyler Robinson, to turn himself in, has suddenly resigned. You know Candace Owens about to go crazy. You know Candace Owens about to go crazy. Ooh-wee. He said, how would they know that? Investigate it. Remember, they didn't want nobody to investigate it. They didn't want nobody to investigate it. But people kept on talking about it, and I guess they did their own investigation. Ooh-wee. Ooh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Hey, y'all. This is bad. This is really bad. That's really bad. So hold on. They don't know. They know who the shooter is. So they know they obviously got to know who the shooter is. They just pinned it on the wrong person. Oh, it's about to get ugly out here, boy. The Charlie Kirk assassination case just exploded. That bullet does not match Tyler Robinson's rifle. Everyone said something felt off. They were right. A new court filing claims the ATF couldn't tie the fatal bullet to the rifle linked to Tyler Robinson. Ooh, they said the rifle he had does not match the bullet that hit Charlie Kirk. And we knew it, y'all. A lot of us knew that was not the guy. Oh, I know Candace Owens I know she going crazy, boy. Yep, I told you Candace Owens going crazy. I told you. She couldn't wait to go in on their ass. They set him up. You knew they set him up. It just didn't make no sense. Oh, that's crazy work, bruh. Oh, that's crazy. All right, Tyler Brown says Deshaun Watson has a record of 9-10 with the Browns his career. I understand he had a record and all of that. I feel you. I feel you, right? But still, you know, it was circumstances going on, you know. So we'll see though. We'll see if Deshaun Watson is able to turn it around. Again, that was a okay. I guess it was an okay offense, a little better offense, but not that good offense. This is a revamped offense. Things could look different in a revamped offense. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I gotta go do a video on this on my other channel, man. I gotta go do a video on this on my other channel. Okay, I gotta go do a video on this on my other channel, man, because this right here is crazy. All right, so we about to wrap this up, man. We about to wrap this up because I gotta go do some other videos on my other channel. So we about to wrap this up, y'all. And yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow. We're gonna make a conscious effort to come over here and drop videos every day. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come over here and make sure we drop videos every day because we got to get ready for the season. Okay, and also the Colorado Buffaloes. Make sure you watch those videos as well. Okay, because we gotta do content on those two, that school as well, on the Buffaloes. All right, y'all. So tomorrow we back in the building. Pull back up. All right, we got to start doing videos at least 6 times a week, and it's on. All right, thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and pull back up tomorrow, man. And we're gonna have Colorado Buff content also. All right, let's do it. Peace.